Chosen one, you are not here by chance. It's time to embrace your mission. The journey of the chosen ones. Have you ever felt that your life follows a unique path? As if something unseen has been guiding your steps all along? Chosen one, if you found this message, know that you are not here by chance. Greater forces have brought you to this very moment. There are no coincidences. The universe aligns in perfect ways to bring us to where we are meant to be. Your presence here is proof that an extraordinary purpose awaits you, a revelation that could change everything. Your view of your life, your destiny, and your role in the divine plan. The chosen ones are not like everyone else. They feel a special calling, even if they don't always fully understand it. This calling pulses within them, like a silent voice that never stops speaking. If you are here, it's because that voice is echoing louder than ever, urging you to listen closely. The journey of the chosen is not easy. It is filled with trials that seem overwhelming, moments of pain and solitude that test your faith. But know this, every challenge you face is a divine tool, preparing you for something far greater. Today, I want you to know that you are not alone. There are others like you, spread across the world, living their own journeys but connected by the same divine purpose. We are a web, and every thread that weaves it strengthens the whole. From the very beginning, a higher force has been with you, shaping every experience, every encounter, and every choice. Even in moments of doubt or feeling lost, everything was aligned to bring you to this precise moment. However, for those who are not chosen, this message will seem like a mystery. They may not even finish watching. And that's okay, because everyone's time is unique. But for you, who feel a deep connection with every word, this is the confirmation. You have been called. Leave a sign to the universe that you are ready. In the comments, write the number 1010, a symbol that you accept this calling and are willing to walk in the purpose entrusted to you. This simple act is a powerful step toward your mission. Stay with me until the end, for this message has the power to awaken something within you, something that may have been dormant for far too long. Repeat this message whenever you feel the need, for each time you hear these words, your strength will be renewed. Take a deep breath and let this message resonate within you. This is the beginning of a journey unlike any other, a unique moment of connection with something greater. God is preparing you to discover the extraordinary. Are you ready to hear the call and take the next step? Then let us go together. Chosen one. From the moment you were born, an invisible thread was drawn, connecting every stage of your life to a greater purpose. At times, this thread seems to vanish amidst the confusion and challenges of life, but it has never been broken. It guides you, even when you don't realize it. Being chosen is not an easy journey. From an early age, you faced situations that seemed far beyond your strength. Moments of solitude, doubt, and loss marked your path. But know this, every tear you shed, every battle you fought, was shaping your character for something far greater than you can imagine. The chosen ones carry a unique mission, a divine responsibility that cannot be compared to that of others. Not because they are superior, but because they have been equipped by God with special gifts designed to fulfill this calling. These gifts, however, do not come without challenges. The world often tries to obscure them, making you doubt your ability and attempting to steer you away from your purpose. But it is in the moments of greatest difficulty that the strength of the chosen shines brightest. God never promised a journey without obstacles, but He assured that He would be by your side every step of the way. Challenges are not punishments, but tools for refinement, like the potter shaping clay to create a masterpiece. With every challenge, your soul grows stronger. With every fall, you learn to rise with greater courage. With every doubt, your faith deepens. This is the journey of the chosen, facing storms with the certainty that there is a greater purpose behind every struggle. Have you ever wondered why your life seems different? Why it feels like you carry burdens that others cannot understand? It's because you were called to something great, God trusts you to carry a part of His plan, a mission only you can fulfill. Don't let the weight of difficulties make you forget who you are. Remember, the universe works in favor of those who remain faithful to their calling. Every trial you face is aligned with a divine purpose, shaping you into the person you need to become. The chosen have something special within them, a flame that never goes out, even when everything around them seems to fall apart. This flame is a reflection of the divine power inside you, and it is what sustains you in the darkest moments. Chosen one. Every battle you face is a page in the book that God is writing about you. Trust the author, for he does not make mistakes. The masterpiece is being revealed, step by step. Stay strong, for your story is greater than any difficulty. Every detail of your life, no matter how random it may seem, is part of a divine plan. The unexpected encounters, the losses that broke your heart, and even the choices you deemed wrong, all of it has been used by God to shape who you are today. The journey of a chosen one is a path of self-discovery, of looking within and realizing the strength that already exists in you. God doesn't choose the strongest. He strengthens those He has chosen. And this strengthening happens through your daily struggles. The world often tries to steal your faith, making you believe you are alone. But know this, you have never been abandoned. The Creator is with you every step of the way, guiding your feet even through the roughest terrains. There is a special message that God has placed in your heart, a mission only you can fulfill. That's why the challenges you face are different from others. You were called to something greater, and this requires preparation. When you face difficulties, it's not the end, but a new beginning. God uses the hardest moments to teach profound lessons. It's like gold being refined by fire. The heat may seem unbearable, but it is in this process that purity is revealed. Self-awareness is one of the most important steps for the chosen. You must see beyond what the eyes perceive, hear beyond what the ears capture. Within you lies divine wisdom, waiting to be accessed. Start asking yourself, who am I in God's eyes? What does He expect of me? These questions will open doors to inner transformation. And as you move closer to your answers, your purpose will begin to shine with greater clarity. Don't worry if the path seems unclear right now. Divine purpose is rarely revealed all at once. It unfolds gradually as you take one step at a time. Every small victory, every act of faith brings you closer to the destiny God has prepared for you. Often the answers we seek are not out there, but within us. Dedicate time to prayer and meditation, listening to what God whispers in your heart. He speaks in moments of silence, guiding you in the right direction. Chosen one. With every step you take toward your mission, you draw closer to the extraordinary. The faith guiding you today will be the foundation of tomorrow's transformations. Keep going, for it is in surrender that purpose is revealed. And God, who never fails, is with you every step of the way. Chosen one, now is the time to truly understand what it means to carry this title. It's not about privileges or an easy life, but about purpose. You were called to be light in the darkness, a beacon guiding those who have lost their way. The challenges you have faced so far have been like training, a spiritual preparation for the mission ahead. God doesn't choose the qualified. He qualifies those He chooses. And you, even without realizing it, are being shaped for something extraordinary. There is a powerful truth that few understand. The chosen have the power to transform not only their own lives, but also the world around them. Every act of kindness, every choice of faith, reverberates far beyond what your eyes can see. Have you noticed how unexpected moments happen to open doors or bring answers? These synchronicities are divine signs. They are not coincidences, but confirmations that you are on the right path. This is the universe conspiring in your favor, guiding your steps. What you see as a setback today could be the cornerstone of a greater purpose tomorrow. Every loss, every pain, every apparent detour is part of a puzzle that, at the right time, will reveal the masterpiece that God is creating in you. The chosen one is not shaken by the storm. They understand that even in the darkest moments, the divine light continues to guide them. This confidence is not blind, but is grounded in a faith that transcends circumstances. The central revelation of this journey is simple yet profound. You are not alone. The Creator walks by your side at every step, and your mission is intertwined with something far greater than you can imagine. When you understand this, the weight of your challenges becomes lighter. Let this truth transform how you see your life. The limitations the world tries to impose on you do not define who you are. God has already planted in you the power necessary to overcome any obstacle and fulfill the purpose He has designed for you. Chosen one, this is your moment. What will you do with this understanding? Will you remain bound by fear, or will you take the next step toward your destiny? Your choice today will determine not only your path, but also the impact you will have on the world. Take a deep breath and feel this connection. This is the turning point, the moment when you realize you are not fighting alone. The divine plan is perfect, and you were chosen to be part of it, bringing light, healing, and transformation to the world. Chosen one, it's time to internalize everything that has been said here. This is not just a message, but a calling for you to see your life in a completely new way. Every step you've taken until now has prepared you for this moment. What will you do from now on? Will you continue living in fear and doubt? Or will you decide to embrace the purpose that was laid out for you from the beginning? God doesn't choose randomly. He sees in you the ability to transform not only your life, but also the lives of all those you encounter. Allow yourself to reflect on this. The challenges you faced weren't barriers, but steps. Each one brought you closer to something greater. Don't dwell on your falls because they don't define who you are. What matters is the strength with which you rise. Perhaps you're still trying to understand why all this happened in your life. But know this: the answers you seek are not out there, but within you. God's silence in certain moments is not abandonment, but a way to prepare you to hear what truly matters. This journey doesn't have to be lonely. There are other chosen ones, just like you, scattered across the world, facing their own battles and discoveries. When you meet, something special happens, a connection that strengthens the collective mission you all share. Chosen one, the world needs you. In times of darkness, you are light. In times of doubt, you are hope. Your mission is not small, but glorious. God chose you because He knew that even amid adversity, you would be capable of fulfilling this calling. Every act of kindness, every gesture of courage, every decision made in faith is a contribution to a better world. Your life is like a flame that, when shared, can ignite countless others. Never underestimate the impact you have on the universe. Remember, God is always by your side. Even when the path seems unclear, trust that He is guiding your steps. No matter how big the storm, the divine light never fades. It is the compass that will lead you to the right destination. So, chosen one, what decision will you make? Will you remain in the shadows or let your light shine? The choice is yours. This is your moment. Embrace it with courage, faith, and determination, knowing that you were prepared for this. Leave the number 1010 in the comments if this message touched your heart. Share your experience with other chosen ones so that together we can create a network of faith and transformation. After all, you are not here by chance. You have been called. Now it's time to act. See you in the next video. Until then.